Hi, are you ready to learn another idiom? Well, I hope so, because I'm Shola and I'm here to teach you some English. So let's look at the idiom to be out of the woods. To understand this idiom, first you need to know the preposition out. You can be inside or you can be outside. You can be in a place like in the forest or in the woods, and you can be out of it, meaning you're no longer in it. Simple, right? Okay, and then we have the woods. The woods actually has another meaning, which is forest. These two are synonymous, the woods or the forest. So I've gathered various definitions or meanings of this idiom from some different online dictionaries like Cambridge, Oxford, Wiktionary, and Wikipedia. So to be out of the woods means to be out of danger or difficulty. So here you can see that to be out of is exactly the same. The only change is that the woods is a place that could represent danger or difficulty. Instead of saying to be out of, you could say to be clear of danger, to no longer be in danger or a difficult situation, not having a problem or difficulty any longer. Removed from peril or out of peril. Peril is just a synonym for danger. And it also can mean to be better or likely to recover. Those are the meanings. So now let's take a look at some examples. Number one, my grandma was sick last week and we were very worried, but now it looks like she's out of the woods. So there we can see that she's out of the woods means she has recovered. She's feeling better. Her health is improving. Number two, your financial situation can improve, but you may have to wait until next year before you are entirely out of the woods. So this implies that your finances, your financial situation is still not great. You're still having some issues or problems or difficulties or challenges, and it has improved or it can improve, but it's not entirely out of that danger zone yet. So you still have to keep working to improve it. And number three, the high wind and heavy rain have let up, but we're not out of the woods yet. So this means maybe there's been a recent storm and some of the bad weather conditions have lessened or improved a little bit, but the storm is not completely gone. Or maybe there's another storm on the horizon. We're not completely out of the woods yet. So think about number one. Who would say this? Yeah, just anyone who has a grandma could say this. Okay. Number two, who might say this? Okay, it could be your financial advisor. Could be someone working in the financial department in a company. And number three, who would say this? It could be a meteorologist, the newscaster or reporter who reports on the weather conditions, or really just anyone talking about the weather. Okay, now I want to show you some real life examples of this idiom in use. You may know this woman. Her name is Taylor Swift. She's a famous American singer. And in this video, it's just a 1 minute video in which she talks about her song, which is actually titled Out of the Woods. And so, of course, I'm going to put the PDF download of this presentation along with it here on my website. So you can go to the PDF and then get to the link so that you can practice listening with this video. In this video, you will hear Taylor use the adjectives fragile or pronounced fragile and breakable. And so these are two adjectives that she uses to describe a relationship. And that's what this song is about. It was about a fragile and breakable relationship. And so sometimes, especially in romantic relationships, but also in other types of relationships, there might be some fragile moments where We also say the relationship is on the rocks. It means it's having some difficulties, some challenges, facing some problems. And when you finally resolve those issues and you're on good terms and everything is going well, you can say we're finally out of the woods. So anyway, you'll hear her talk about this in her interview. That video is only about 1 minute, so quick listening. And then I've also included the video of her actual song. So if you enjoy her music and her singing voice, you can listen to her sing. And this video has all of the lyrics so that you can sing along or at least see the words as you hear them and better grasp the words in English. Now, here's another video where you can practice your listening skills. This is a short video that's just about 2 or 3 minutes, and it shows some clips from American TV series in which the characters in the series actually use this idiom out of the woods during a normal conversation. So this is great listening practice for you as well. So now let's go ahead and do some practice here. These are 3 situations in which you can use this idiom out of the woods as your response. So for the first one, imagine your child got low marks in school, so you made them attend weekly tutoring classes and take on more chores at home as punishment. 2 weeks have passed, and your child asks you if they can stop doing all the extra chores. You want to cave or give in. Of course, my precious baby, you don't have to do all this work anymore. But instead, you stay strong and you say, that's right. You could say, not yet. You're not out of the woods yet. Maybe I want you to do these chores for another week or another 2 weeks. Okay, the next one. You've been working hard with your colleagues on a special project, and the team has made great strides. Made great strides means made great improvements. One of your team members says, well, great job, everybody. That's a wrap. And that's a wrap is another idiom that means, okay, we're done. We've finished. You, however, have just noticed a mistake in the project. Oh, ouch. And so you have to say to the team, hold on. Yeah. Hold on, team. We're not out of the woods yet. I just noticed a mistake. I think we need to fix this before we go. Okay. Last example. Representatives from several countries have met together or joined forces in the fight against climate change and other environmental issues. Many cities across the globe have implemented recycling and other actions to help reduce waste. Despite all these efforts, we are still not out of the woods. Okay, now this last example leads to this really cool website. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. Pardon me. It's called Climate Action Tracker. Climate Action Tracker. So it's just an independent scientific site that is all about tracking the climate action according to the global agreements that countries have made. For example, the Paris Agreement, which is the most recent decision that was agreed upon by different governments across the globe. So this website actually shows a lot of cool information. So if you're interested in climate change or just learning about this topic in any way, I recommend going to the site. And this cool feature here, which in your PDF, you can click on this image of the map and it will take you to the website, or just go to climateactiontracker.org. O-R-G. The O-R-G. Okay. So anyway, on this map, you can just hover your mouse, move your mouse over any country, and it will tell you some information, and then you can click to read further to see the status of where each country is according to the agreement that the countries made to make climate change efforts. So anyway, at the bottom, you can see we are not out of the woods. Another expression is we are far from out of the woods. Okay. Now, I think that is it. So I just want to leave you with this quote that I just love. This is a quote from Katrina Mayer. She's an American author and workshop instructor and public speaker. And this is her quote: "Time spent amongst trees is never wasted time." I really love this because one of my personal hobbies is hiking and just spending time in nature, forest bathing, which I could make another video about forest bathing, which is the Japanese art called Shinrin-yoku. Anyway, I just thought this would be a cute way to end because, the whole idiom is about getting out of the woods, but we should enjoy our time here on planet Earth as long as we are here. And so I encourage you to spend time in the woods, in the forest, amongst the trees. If you don't have a forest or a wooded area nearby, hopefully you can find access to a park and just spend time amongst trees there, because it always does the soul and the mind and body good. All right, so that's it. I hope that you've enjoyed learning about this idiom, to be out of the woods, but also remember to be in the woods because we need our connection to the trees. All right. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the PDF. See you next time. Bye.